What if I told you that the most powerful love stories are actually the ones with the fewest words? It's kind of wild, but sometimes the stories that stick with us the most aren't these huge, sweeping epics. They're just quiet, simple moments. So today, we're going to take one of those tiny, perfect stories and pull it apart, piece by piece, to see exactly how it builds such a powerful emotional bond. Okay, this single line, this is the heart of the entire story. It's the destination we're heading towards, the core feeling it wants us to really get. So, let's trace our way back to the beginning and see how the story so masterfully gets us to this exact point. Every great story has to start somewhere, right? It needs a solid foundation. And for this one, it all begins in a shared silence. This part is all about setting up the unique, quiet world of our two main characters. It's not about big declarations. It's about the deep comfort you can find in what isn't said. So, let's meet Arav and Mira. For 3 whole years, they share the same space, that classic last bench in the classroom. There are no grand gestures here, no dramatic confessions. It's just the quiet rhythm of a shared routine, day after day. And that's what builds this incredible foundation of just being there for each other. And this is where you see the beautiful simplicity of their whole connection. They aren't lovers. They're not even best friends in the way you'd normally think of it. Their bond is all about these small, consistent actions. He's the quiet observer, and she's the quiet artist. His small smile is met by her little doodled stars. This simple, unspoken dance, it's the bedrock for everything that's about to happen. All right, so you have this comfortable silence, but what happens when it's finally broken? That's where we're going next. We're heading straight to the moment that turns their quiet friendship into a truly meaningful promise. This is the turning point, the absolute heart of the story. It all kicks off on a noisy, rainy afternoon. The usual quiet is totally shattered by the storm outside, and right in the middle of all that chaos, Mira whispers this question. It's the first time one of them really reaches out, trying to put a name to this silent space that's grown between them. It's just a small spark, but it changes absolutely everything. And Arav's reply? Wow. It's not a simple yes or no. He offers something so much deeper. This thoughtful idea that makes their simple companionship feel like it has a real purpose. It suggests that their time together, all this time, has had a deeper meaning all along. And this is the moment. Mira takes his big, abstract idea and makes it intensely personal. She basically holds up a mirror to their 3 years of silence and asks, "So what was it all for?" The entire weight of their shared history just hangs on his answer. And boom, with that, he finally gives a voice to the unspoken comfort they've shared for years. This isn't just some sweet line. It's a profound validation of their entire connection. See, the crucial thing here is that he defines the relationship not by what they did, but by the safety and peace of how it felt. Mira's response is what takes that feeling and turns it into a real commitment. She draws one last star, and in that one simple action, a doodle becomes this powerful symbol. It's like a beacon for the safety she feels with Arav. This is why symbols are so vital in stories. They pack a huge, complex emotion into one small, tangible thing we can all hold on to. So we have this beautiful promise just suspended in time. But can a feeling that was built in the quiet of a classroom actually survive the noise of the real world? The story now jumps forward in time to answer that exact question, and it creates this tension that just pulls us right toward the ending. As the years tick by, their paths go in totally different directions. New people, new places. This timeline really emphasizes the growing distance between them. And that separation, well, it makes their potential reunion feel so much more fragile, and because of that, so much more important. And now, we've arrived, the final scene. This is where all the setup, all those quiet moments, and that one central promise all crash together into this deeply satisfying ending. This is the emotional payoff we've been waiting for. The scene is set so perfectly. A small, cozy cafe, snow is falling outside. But it's that last detail that means everything. Mira is still doodling stars. That single action is an instant, powerful sign that the memory of their promise is very, very much alive. See? No grand speech is needed. Just like back in their school days, the most important communication isn't with words. This simple gesture, that gentle smile, the tap on the seat, it says everything. It's an invitation right back to that safe, quiet space they created all those years ago. And then she says the words that bring it all full circle. She says it out loud, I kept the promise, fulfilling that emotional contract with Arav, and honestly, with us. And with that last sentence, she transforms a simple cafe table into their sacred space, the last bench. And in the end, that's the real magic of this story, isn't it? It's about how a simple, heartfelt promise can create this unbreakable bond that gives meaning to the past, purpose to the present, and this profound hope for the future. Now, this story is about a spoken promise, but it really makes